Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. When it comes to understanding the world of foreign currency investment, especially with currencies like the Iraqi dinar, there's often a lot of confusion and misinformation circulating. One topic that seems to generate a fair bit of debate is the concept of contract rates. So let's clear the air on this once and for all. The idea of contract rates is not a new phenomenon. In fact, these transactions took place many years ago when private buyers, often large institutional investors, entered into agreements to purchase Iraqi dinar at a predetermined rate. These were legally binding contracts, and the rate at which the dinar was purchased was agreed upon by both parties at the time the contract was signed. It's important to note that these contracts were not part of any formal currency exchange process. Instead, they were private sales, negotiated and agreed upon by private entities. These private buyers, in essence, were betting on the future value of the dinar. They entered into these contracts because they believed the currency would increase in value, allowing them to make a profit when they eventually sold the dinar back. This kind of transaction is relatively common in the world of currency investment, where investors try to capitalize on potential future gains by locking in a favorable rate today. However, it's crucial to understand that these transactions were specific to the time when they occurred, and they were not open to the general public. These deals were private, closed, and limited to those who had the means and the connections to engage in such high-stakes transactions. Now, here's where the confusion often sets in. Many people believe that these contract rates are still available or that they might become available again in the future. This is simply not true. All of these contracts were settled years ago, meaning that the transactions have been completed and there are no longer any contract rates available. The window for these opportunities has closed, and it's essential for investors and the general public to understand that there are no more contracted rates on the table, period. The persistence of this myth can be damaging, especially for those who are new to currency investment or who might not fully understand how these markets work. Some may hold on to false hope, thinking they can still access these contract rates or that they might get a similar deal in the future. Unfortunately, this is not how it works. The foreign currency market is dynamic, and opportunities that existed in the past may no longer be available today. In the world of finance, timing is everything, and the contract rates for the Iraqi dinar were very much a product of their time. Those who were able to take advantage of these rates did so under specific conditions that no longer exist. As such, it's important for current and prospective investors to focus on the realities of today's market rather than chasing after opportunities that have long since passed. So to sum it up, the contract rates for the Iraqi dinar were a one-time event closed many years ago, and they will not be reopening. Any suggestion to the contrary is simply misinformation. If you're considering investing in foreign currencies, it's vital to stay informed, understand the market conditions, and be wary of outdated or incorrect information. Your financial future depends on making well-informed decisions based on the current state of the market, not on chasing after shadows from the past.